Nothing breeds competition and camaraderie in a community like sports. It gets your adrenaline pumping. Sports has a unique way of bringing people together. Your First Coast sports team understands that. We go beyond the X's and O's and to the heart of the game, where wins don't always make winners and the L's don't necessarily make losers, and where the highlights sometimes mean more than the trophy. It's where the real stories are told.
Sports Finals sponsored by Farrah and Farrah, Sunday nights at 11:30 and streaming on First Coast News Plus.
Day 2 of the 2025 NFL Draft, and all eyes are still on the Miller Electric Center, Jaguars headquarters. The Jags have been the biggest storyline of this year's NFL Draft with that blockbuster trade with the Cleveland Browns on Thursday, going up 3 spots to get Travis Hunter, a guy being described as a generational player. Let's get this special edition of Porter's Place rolling right now.
It's capacity to ignite belief, right? Belief in ourselves, belief in others, right? Belief in achieving what many may deem impossible. Travis Hunter, he embodies belief, right? He's a rare person, he's a rare player, but he's also a reminder that the boundaries of the game of football were built to be challenged. And so the decision to select him was actually a statement for how we plan to move, who we are, and we want him to be nothing more than him. Because when he is, he elevates the space around him. From the football field to the city to the game of football itself, Travis Hunter is who we've been hunting up. Couldn't be more jacked to be sitting right here beside him and introduce you all to the man of the hour.
Some strong words from Jacksonville General Manager James Gladstone about the man of the hour, a man the Jaguars and their fans are all fired up about. I'm talking about Travis Hunter, a guy described as a generational player. He's the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, and he was formally introduced this afternoon. Hello and welcome to this special edition of Porter's Place, a 2025 special edition of Porter's Place. I'm Chris Porter. The Jaguars were the talk of the NFL Draft even before it kicked off Thursday night, when rumors began to swirl that the Big Cats were going to trade up 3 spots to number 2 and go after the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter. And James Gladstone and Liam Cohen did just that, striking a deal with the Cleveland Browns and taking Hunter 2nd overall. Thursday night at the Duval Draft Party, fans who were there, they went crazy. Yes, about 1,300 Jags fans got a two-way star who ignited a fan base that's desperate for something good after back-to-back disastrous seasons. So what did the Jaguars have to give up? They had to give up 4 picks in order to get up to number 2. They traded the number 5 overall pick, a 2nd-round pick, a 4th-round pick, their 2026 1st-round pick. In return, the Big Cats got the Browns' number 2 overall pick, a 4th-round pick, and a 6th-round pick. Hunter has balled on every level that he's played, and he brings some much-needed confidence and swag here to the 904. The Heisman Trophy winner, thankful the Big Cats moved up 3 spots to get him. Travis saying the team's willingness to give up a lot to get him says they believe in him. The two-way star says he's ready to get to work, and he only wants to be the best. He's also planning to lean heavily on Jaguars' second-year standout wide receiver Brian Thomas Jr., who is coming off an outstanding rookie season.
He will be big for me. You know, he did a great job his rookie season. I got a lot to improve in. Improve on myself, so I'm gonna ask him a lot of questions. You probably get annoyed because I'm gonna ask so much questions, but I want to be the best. I want to be better than him, so I'm gonna try to soak up all the knowledge that he allows me to take from him.
The offensive mind and you starts to get extremely excited, right? And then you have to switch back to being, hey, I'm a head football coach, and we know that he's going to be able to do both. We feel that in our bones. We're going to set that up that way from a schedule, from an operation standpoint, the way that we're going to operate for him, to set him up to have the most success that he can to, in fact, then help the Jacksonville Jaguars become the best version of ourselves.
That's what we want to hear. Travis Hunter also shared at his press conference that he's glad to be back home in the Sunshine State for a few reasons. 1, he can bring his 2 boats to fish year-round. 2, it's always hot here in the Sunshine State. And 3, he'll be close to family. I also think it's important to note that Travis is a well-rounded young man. Not only is he exceptionally good on the field, but he's very smart, leaving Colorado with a 4.0 grade point average. Hunter has said from day one he plans to play both sides of the ball in the NFL. His head coach, Liam Cohen, saying they've got a master plan so that he can eventually do that. My main man, host of Locked on Jaguars, Tony Wiggins, asked Hunter about his competitiveness. Take a listen.
I'm going to give you a hypothetical real quick because of your competitiveness. It's 4th and 7. You break the huddle, it's one-on-one, and Travis Hunter, the wide receiver, sees Travis Hunter, the corner, across from him, and the ball's coming your way. Which one of y'all comes down with it?
Travis Hunter.
And we want Travis Hunter to do a lot of winning. Let's bring in my other guy, my brother from another mother, a young man who decided to stay home tonight, James Coleman, a.k.a. Big Game James. James, so good to see you tonight. And by the way, I want some of that pizza that I heard you munching on before we came on live. The Jaguars general manager, James Gladstone, saying Hunter is a young man who elevates everybody around him, and he just wants Travis to be himself. And one thing we know for sure, James, he is uber confident. So give me a second. My director, Chris, has said he's turning on James Coleman's mic. So James, just give me one quick second, and we will get you going. Is his mic up? All right. So I'm going to walk over to the BAM. There's Big Game James. James, give me a mic check.
Mic check 1, 2.
Live TV. That's what I'm talking about, my friend. All right, James Coleman. Mr. Travis Hunter, uber confident. You got to like his swag.
You got to. In order to be on this level, you have to be confident. Some people confuse it as arrogance, but you're the 1% of the 1% when you get to this level. In particular, when you're a top 5 pick, you're even more. And when you could have been potentially a top 5 pick as a wide receiver or a DB. So I like that he's able to come in here, and he's going to need that. He's going to be able to lean on that confidence, because they gave up a lot to be able to bring him here to the bold city here. So you need that boldness. You not only did you flop first round picks, you gave up a second round pick, but you also gave away a first round pick for next year. So this is a guy who's going to need to step in and immediately impact the game and be a game changer for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And he's already impacting the Jaguars and their fans, my friend. I like the fact today at the press conference he took the ball out of his general manager's hand and says, give me the ball. And you got to love the fact that already he's letting you know he wants the ball in his hands.
Yes, and again, like you said, first thing he says, he wants the ball and wants to be around the ball. Even with the conversation that he had, or the question I had by our friend Tony Wiggins, he says, Travis, the person who's going to come down with it is Travis Hunter. It's always going to be him.
Go ahead, James. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Oh, it's always going to be him. And I think that's where something's going to where he's going to be able to change it. He's also talking about getting with Brian Thomas Jr., competing with Brian Thomas Jr. And again, iron sharpening iron is one of those old adages that you use in sports as well as religion. But that's definitely what's going to be here. You've got a young receiver core. And he's going to need to be able to be one of those guys that's going to be a instant jersey guy, meaning the guy that your kids going to want to make sure that they dressed in when they go to Jaguar games.
All right, James. Brian Thomas Jr. had an outstanding rookie season. We believe that he is going to be an outstanding receiver from years to come. One thing I also liked about Travis Hunter today is he said he's going to lean on him heavily. He's going to milk him for everything he wants that he can get, and he says he plans to be better. Your thought on the comments?
I mean, those are some big shoes. I mean, obviously he has a skill set, but Brian Thomas Jr. came into the league and immediately set all 3 rookie records for the Jaguars, as well as being considered one of the top young talents in the NFL. Came in, became a number 1 wide receiver. That's asking a lot for him to be able to come in. If he comes in and he's better than Brian Thomas Jr., then that means that Trevor Lawrence is going to be exponentially better, and that means that we'll be doing shows on the road during the playoffs again.
We'll get to Trevor Lawrence in just a second. Another big thing from Travis Hunter is that he said, and he's made it no secret, he wants to play both sides of the football. The Jaguars have said that they're going to start him out on offense and then gradually allow him to play some defense. If you are the Jaguars, James, please explain how you would manage this situation.
I mean, easy. Just think about this for the fan base. A lot of times people try to make football way more complicated than what it is. But think about controlling the slot position when you think with Travis Hunter. So right now you got Brian Thomas Jr. You had a trio of guys that you only need to get one out of in Parker Washington, the wide receiver that we just got from Washington, as well as Gabe,
De'Ami Brown.
as well as Gabe, yeah, Kwame Brown,
De'Ami Brown. Yep.
De'Ami Brown, as well as Gabe Davis. If you can get one of those guys to be the move the chain guys, reliable guy, you're good. Now you get your slot guy in Travis Hunter. Let him dominate in space and get the ball, make a guy miss, use his explosiveness to be able to create big plays, create matchups, hopefully be able to get him with a linebacker. If you're able to utilize that in the offensive game plan, you're going to be able to have an immediate, quick impact with him. Now, you flip that onto the defensive side. You can weave him in on 3rd and long situations or passing situations where you allow him to be able to dominate the guy who you need to stop. You don't necessarily want him on the bigger receivers, but if you can get him on one of those slots and let him be able to match feet and be able to do those different things and be able to slow down, make sure that quarterback can't look at him, especially with the league where it's averaging 2.5 seconds where you got to get rid of the ball, I think you're going to have what you want. Again, the more I think about this, the better I start to feel. I've convinced myself that Travis Hunter, that all of this stuff was worth it. So I'm on board.
All right, James, we all know in the NFL, any league for that matter, a good wide receiver is at the mercy of his quarterback, and Trevor Lawrence has to take that next step. What do the Jags and how do you get Trevor better in 2025 so that both BTJ and Travis Hunter can thrive this fall?
Decision making. But you also got erasers. So, obviously, Brian Thomas Jr., you can't out-throw Brian Thomas Jr.'s legs. That you throw that ball all the way, you throw it from end zone to end zone, he's going to run and get it. Like, he's got that kind of speed. But one of the things, if you've actually watched Travis Hunter from even on the prep level, 7-on-7, or even when he went into the college, he has a spectacular catch. Like on Madden, his spectacular catch is going to be 85 or higher. He can go up and get that ball. And that's one of the things that Trevor Lawrence has struggled with the past 2 seasons is that ball gets away from him. And he goes a little high. Travis wants to go up and get it. And even when he got banged up a little bit, I believe in the Colorado State game, his first year at Colorado, it was of him going up and trying to get that ball. And it, expose that good flesh where they get with that old school football that was big time hits. But I think that will help him with that. But if they could get Trevor getting rid of the ball quicker and being able to throw a catchable ball, a lot of people give him a lot of outs. But I always say if everybody is having an issue dropping passes from you, it ain't the pass catchers. It's probably the person delivering the ball. But if they can get him in rhythm and throwing the ball very well, I think that's going to get Trevor back to being one of those, again, top 15. That's really all you need is him to be a top 15 quarterback. Don't need him to be a top 10. You need him to be better than you got to have him in the top half of the NFL.
Big Game James, our #1 draft pick, in the house tonight. Big Game James, I'll see you again on Sunday night for Sports Final. Thank you, my friend.
All right.
As for when we will see some Travis Hunter jerseys, well, the owner of Sports Mania in Jacksonville Beach told us the Hunter pick was pretty much a best-case scenario for him as a fan and as a business owner that rides or dies with the Big Cats pretty soon. Hunter will be one of the featured names up on his jersey wall. Sports Mania had an initial order in for 144 units of whoever the Jags picked, but the minute they grabbed Hunter, the owner tripled his supply. The owner said by this time next week, they should have the jerseys in. He spent about $30,000.
I get the hype. I think it's going to sell tickets, which is important, but I think he's a little overrated personally. But that's just my opinion.
And they're going to doubt Travis Hunter 1,000% this season, but I have a very strong feeling that they're going to regret it when we go to the playoffs this season.
I'm fan is the man standing here with me, comedian Nard Ross, a.k.a. Lil Nut, in the house tonight. So good to see you, baby.
Hey, you know what it is. Duval, we back.
Yes,
back.
Duval till you die.
That's all I need to see.
If I was going to talk to any fan about the move the Jacksonville Jaguars made on Thursday night, I had to talk to you. What were your initial impression when you first heard the rumors?
I had got the call. I was on the way to go watch it. My homeboy said, hey, we just switched from 5 to 2. I said, stop playing. I ain't believe it. So as soon as I got in the bar, everybody was jumping on me.
So we go up from number 5 to number 2. Mm-hmm. We gave up a lot. What do you think about the Jags taking Travis Hunter?
honestly, I don't care nothing about the rest of the picks. That's all we need. I'm trying to tell you, that's all we need. He about to turn the city up. You feel it? Look at you. You wearing pendants and stuff, man.
Come on,
you
somebody.
Dressing up, Till, man.
Come on, somebody.
You acting different.
Come on.
In order to act different, we had to get different. You know what I'm saying? So we went different. We went and got a mega player.
He is a guy that has said from day one, from even his days in Colorado, that he wants to play on both sides of the ball. He plans to do the same thing in the NFL. You for or against, and make it make sense if you're for it.
I'm for it, man. If he's able to do it, he's been doing it all his life. So if them legs work, do your thing. He trying to help the team win. If he want to be out there, let your best players be out there.
You've been a Jaguar fan your whole life.
Since '95.
Yes, disastrous season for this franchise. Explain what you guys have been through the last couple of years, and why and how this pick gives you some hope.
Man, I've been I'm gonna start it since 2017.
Testify.
You know, we been down. It's been sad. Like it was no longer you just wanted to come to the game. You come to the game just to watch Jacksonville jump off the lights, and we in the buzz on the rest of the game.
Right.
But now this right here, people about to be in their seats. I guarantee you them season tickets went up as soon as we got him. So I'm ready.
Trevor Lawrence, quarterback, when we drafted him back in 2021, yes. #1 overall. He was described as a generational quarterback, a can't-miss quarterback. He's shown flashes of that here and there. Are you one of those fans that believe he has to get it done this year, no excuses? And explain why.
Yeah, I feel like he has to get it done. You know, he's been in the league, what now, 2-3 years?
This is 5th year.
This is 5th year? He has to get it done. You know, he got the proper pieces. We got BTJ, Travis Hunter, Parker Washington, and we just got the receiver from Washington, the Redskins. Man, it's no excuse. We got 2 nice running backs, ETN and Tank.
Talk to him.
ETN and
Let
Tank.
him know.
We have 2 great running backs, man. You do not even have to even panic back there. If nothing downfield, dump it. Dump it to Tank. Dump it to ETN. But I guarantee you something's going to be open down that field with BTJ and Travis Hunter out there on that field.
As you can see, Nard Ross has a terrific personality.
Yes.
You are known for making great videos, whether they win or they lose. You are a comedian. Tell me how you got started, man, and how do you keep coming up with all this fresh, good content?
Man, honestly, man, it just really come to me the day of. So when I go out there and shoot my skits, it come out to me, it come to my head like the day of. So I never know what I'm about to do when I go out there. But, man, I love the Jaguars.
So what do we got in store with Hunter here now? I know you're putting something together. What can we expect? Give us some inside scoop.
Oh, what's going on with me?
You. And I know you got something up your sleeve, a new video you're going to post.
Yeah, I already did. I posted one today.
Okay.
It's already at 5,000 likes, 400, 500 comments.
Give me the theme. Give me the focus of it.
What it is, I was just letting you know, protect Travis Hunter at Jacksonville. I know y'all listening to this. I know y'all watching my boy show all the time, so I know y'all here. We must protect Travis Hunter at all costs. Do you hear me? Protect Travis Hunter at all costs.
And what does that look like? You're saying protect him. What does that look like?
Man, we on TV. I can't. But
I got you.
I'll protect. Just know,
I got you.
We love you. I love you. For real.
So Liam Cohen, first-year head coach. What does a successful season look like for him year one?
Over 500. Definitely over 500. And I want to go to the playoffs. I know we can make it to the playoffs. Hey, playoffs. That's what I'm accepting this year. None of that going over 500. Playoffs.
Nard Ross, telling it like it is, a.k.a. Lil Nut, comedian. Duval till you die.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming to see me.
Man, thank you, man. Y'all keep supporting my man. Thank you for allowing me to even come over here. This your fan base, you know?
Anytime.
So I thank you.
Anytime.
Shout out to y'all.
Much
Thank
love.
y'all.
All right, only a handful of NFL players have a chance to play both sides of the ball, as you know, Shaz Peretti. And we're going to throw this lead out of here. Deion Primetime Sanders is one of the ones who've played both sides of the ball, but not to the level that we are expecting or we've seen from Travis Hunter when he was at Colorado. How realistic is that, Shaz, now that he's in the NFL?
Oh, it's going to be a challenge. Let's be honest. James talked about the 1% of the 1% that are in the league. This is going to be a challenge, but there was something that James Gladstone said yesterday that really stuck with me. He said that there's a very few players that can come into the league, change the trajectory of a game, then the season as a whole for a team, but also the entire sport. Think about that. That is where we are putting this kid before he's even stepped onto the field for training camp, before anything goes on. So that's where we already have him on this ladder of, hey, he's going to come in here and be one of the best to do it both ways. Now, it's a challenge, of course, right? The playbook, the physicality, the game, everything is going to be a different level here in the NFL. But that's a challenge that he's kind of taken on from an early age. He didn't hesitate when he was a young kid, in big part because of some of the older kids in his family.
I kind of developed my confidence at a young age. I started playing football when I was 4. I had older cousins, so they used to bully me, and I was the youngest out there playing football with them. So I had to get that confidence. I'm not going to let y'all bully me and push me around. So that's just how I go about life. I'm not going to let anybody push me around and tell me what I can't do. I'm just go out and show them. I don't think anything comes easy to me. You know, I got to work for it. You know, I had to work to play both sides of the ball, even being with Coach Prime. Y'all just happened to see the perfect end, but I did a lot of work.
So, Chris, we have the confidence from Travis Hunter, but also we've heard from head coach Liam Cohen. He'll play primarily offense, but also learn the defense, right? The plan is to kind of have him in and out and be fluid throughout the season. It's a process that really not many coaches have to go through. He's a special player. It's going to be a learning process throughout the entire year, and let's say they make the playoffs, you have to figure that out. So there's a lot that's going to have to be ebbs and flows and just fluid throughout the entire year here for them.
Let's be a fan. Take your journalist hat off. One thing I know about Travis Hunter and listening to him speak today, a lot of confidence. He's come here to work. He wants to be the best. You have to like that from your star player.
Oh, 100%. If he's not confident, who's going to be, right? I mean, are we going to ask the fan on the street, are you confident about the team? No, he's not stepping on the gridiron. You want to hear that from the guy that you went up and got at number 2. You want that confidence. The fans want to hear that. I mean, we heard the comedian with you just now be like, who cares about the rest of the picks, right? You have Travis Hunter, who's confident, who's bringing something to the table that you haven't seen before. And there's going to be fans at a lot of these games over the next few years that don't care about the Jaguars. They really don't. But they're there to see a player that is doing something that no one else in the entire league is doing right now. So that's what he brings to the table. Doesn't matter if you're a Jags fan or not. You're going to see Travis Hunter jerseys all over the country just because of the special kid he is and what he brings to the table here in Jacksonville.
Shaz, without question, we know that James Gladstone and Liam Cohen have total confidence in this man. They put their money where their mouth is by going up and moving up 3 spots and getting him and the draft capital they had to give up. I've covered a lot of NFL drafts, but I don't remember a time when someone from the front office really said it, and I felt like meant it when they said that Travis Hunter elevates everyone around him.
Oh, I mean, that monologue to start today from James Gladstone was beautiful. People on Twitter were like, was this scripted? Where was the teleprompter? There was no teleprompter in there. We were in there. It was a perfect monologue and very well said, right? Like, you have this player coming in. Why change anything? He's proven through and through, at least at the college phase, that he can do everything, and he's done it at a very, very high level on both sides of the ball. So why change that? And we've heard from Coach Cohen, right? It's about the players, not the plays. So same thing we heard from him today. We're going to put him in the best situation to do what he does best. And that's what Jacksonville wants. That's what the Jaguars are looking for. Nothing else. If Travis Hunter does Travis Hunter here, he's going to thrive. He will be fine. He will be great. There's going to be things for him to get used to. But as long as he does what he's done and what he knows to do, is going to be phenomenal. And the one thing I loved was seeing the joy on his face, right? Yes. There's this pressure. There's this sense of we're going up and getting this kid at number 2. You're supposed to come in, be the superstar, 2-way player. Today it didn't feel like there was any pressure. It was that smile, happy, trying on the helmet, snatching the jersey from Tony Baselli, the games. Like, that's what you want to see. And to have that aspect for fans, perfect. That's literally what you want to see.
Shaz, one thing is for certain, that this new regime has a plan. They've got a goal. They're doing things totally different than what we've seen from previous regimes here. And the fact that they went out day one and made the blockbuster move and really has been the top conversation of the entire NFL draft, you have to believe as a Jaguar fan that things are going to be better in 2025 this fall. Shaz Perrone, thank you so much, my friend. Last night at Lemon Bar, home of the 2025 Duval Draft Party, like the young folks say, it was lit. This was the fans' reaction when the Jaguars decided to take Travis Hunter second overall, 1,300, going wild for a guy who could potentially fill 2 holes on the team. The atmosphere at Neptune Beach was absolutely incredible. We spoke with fans after the pick.
Yeah, I think it's a great pick. I give him credit for being aggressive and moving up in the draft. I'm optimistic that we still got a lot of picks. Hopefully they'll bundle some of those and maybe, pick somebody on the offensive or defensive line. But he's a playmaker, and I think he's going to make the team better, and that's all you can ask.
All right, let's bring in my colleague, Ashley Gonzalez. She was with me there last night at the Lemon Bar. Before we talk about the AFC South being thought of this year as a weak division, let's start right there at the Lemon Bar, my friend. You were there. Give people a sense. Give them the flavor of how it was last night.
Oh, man. Well, Shaz was joking with me earlier. As we're watching the draft right now, you just see a sea of people. That's kind of exactly how it was at Lemon Bar. Obviously, not to that magnitude. It's not that big. Let's be for real. We've all been there. But honestly, 2 giant screens. The scenery was great. The music, bumping. Crowd, bumping. Everybody was excited. And the moment that Travis Hunter was picked up by the Jaguars was pure bliss. And I know you felt it on that side too, Chris.
I did feel it on that side. Okay, Ashley, we've been hearing talk that the AFC South is considered a weak division. So I'm assuming with it being viewed as a weak division, bringing Travis Hunter in, should that kind of help turn the opinions around of how people feel about our division?
I mean, we could really only hope, if we're being so for real. The last time a team from the AFC South won a Super Bowl was back in the 2006 season when the Indy Colts beat the Chicago Bears. Now, the Jags have the least amount of AFC titles in the division. They only have 2, the last 2 that were won in 2022 and 2017. And those were some beautiful days to be some Jags fans. But obviously things have changed. And well, maybe Travis Hunter could be that flip. That is a lot of pressure to put on a rookie, but he could be that guy. Check it out.
In this league, you have to get takeaways. And to affect the quarterbacks that are in this league now, you have to be able to rush them, and you have to be able to get your hands on the football.
It's just the mindset of trying to be the best at everything I do. I don't want nobody to do or have a step ahead of me, so I just want to be the best at everything, and that's including work. Just got to lock in more. Got to be willing to put in extra work.
So hopefully the Jags can pick up at least a few more AFC South titles, but again, they're at the last in the division with only 2, with the Indy Colts having the most. So we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Exactly right. We do want more division titles. We do want to have an opportunity to be in the playoffs again. If we are division champs, no doubt, that means we're in the postseason. Ashley, you were at the press conference today. What stood out most to you from the presser?
Oh, man, I think Shaz hit it on the head. It's just seeing how light Travis Hunter was today in the presser. He was joking around. It's like he made himself a home. And as a reporter and also, a fan, you want to see that. You want to see his smile. But, I mean, that smile's been signature for several years now. But what's something that stood out, I think just how light he was. And that's a breath of fresh air because we have a lot of things coming up. OTAs, training camp in a few months. You want to see him light as a feather, sting like a bee.
Ashley, also, I love the way you describe things. If you could have a word, or if you could describe what this young man has already brought to the city in your own way, take it away, my friend.
In one word, Chris,
yes.
Hope.
Hope?
Here in Jacksonville.
Come on, Ashley, I want you to give me some of that, lit. It's bumping, it's jumping, and you just give me hope.
Oh, Shaz on the other side of the camera gave me a good thumbs up. I think it was a good word. A lot of people at home are nodding with me right now, and I am confident in what I'm saying. I don't take it back. The word is hope.
I like the word hope. Hope is good, but I want it more of a Ashley-ism, if that is a such word. But thank you, Ashley. Keep up the good work. And day 3 of the NFL draft is tomorrow, and the Jaguars making some moves tonight, trading back. We'll have more on that at 11. We gave it all to Travis Hunter today because he deserved it, my friend. He is the talk of the NFL draft for the entire First Coast Sports team. Well, that's it for Porter's Place.